Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. My name is Hassan. We are live. What's going on, y'all? Man, it's glad to be back. Sorry I didn't get a post up on why I wasn't here the last few days. If you were in the Discord, link in the description. I had a family emergency. I had my wife's someone in my wife's family died and I had to go travel for a funeral. Um Someone in my wife's family, my brother-in-law. I hadn't actually met him yet, but um, yeah. So I had to go out of town and take care of some family business, and I am back. I'm super happy to be here. Um, this sucks though. That's still the objective, is just to get this number up, man. Get this number up. Um, my laws, no trades outside of my trading window, which is 9:30 to 11. That's one of the hardest things to come to terms to. Staying out before is not so hard, but um, not trading after is really hard. It's hard to it's hard to accept what the market gives you sometimes, I guess. And if it's bad, you want to make it better, and if it's good, you want more. You know. So, but I think I've been trading long enough to know myself that this is a great window for me. As far as just like momentum in the market, but then also mental fatigue. You know, just like sitting here trying to keep yourself patient and trying to remember all the criteria and everything. You know, you get to sitting here for 2 hours, man. It just wears on you, man. You start to get a little reckless. I start to get a little reckless. Hey, what's up, Weekly? Watching Trib. Yeah, I got HIHO, I got Trib, and I got OPTX. Um, yeah, I think Trib could be really interesting. What's this? Over 168 at the open. Uh, yeah, I mean, I really like a stop at 155 and the break of 168, unless it goes right now, which might. Yeah, it's a nice looking setup on the 15 though. But I wouldn't want to get it in the range, man. It'd be really nice to pick it up off of 155 ish. But I mean, looking at the 15-minute chart, could just easily buy it and bump heads right at 175 though. So I think I'm gonna wait and let things shake out a bit. The I've seen some sweeter setups than that to try to get at the open. So that's not really not HIHO though. What do I think about that? This could be a sweet little 5-minute open range breakout on HIHO. Wave Rider. What's up, guys? But I just want to take good trades, man. I want to take trades that when I look back, I say, hey, I know what I was thinking right there, and that was a good thought. You need a big one. Me too, man. I don't know why I'm even still being able to trade right now. My broker's calculator must be broken or something, but we're gonna keep trading. We're gonna keep it going. But yeah, this actually makes me want to take the breakout even more on HIHO. This 5-minute joint. 135 and 140 is super nice. Maybe break that low and pop back up. Need another FJET. Shoot, maybe on down to 119 though. Yeah, I think it's a wrap. It's a wrap on the 5. Yo, what up, Bobby? Good to be back, man. I appreciate you pulling up and hanging with me, man. Hey guys, don't forget to hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't. Discord link is in the description. Hey, let me not sleep over here on OPTX, throwing out these narrow range 15-minute candles down here at support. What up, Trex? Yeah, we was talking about OPTX a minute ago. Got the little ready. Yep. Yo, what up, Frank? Yeah, OPTX was ready. I was looking at it right up in here. But I'm cool with staying out of pre and waiting. Man, Trib at 155 though. There's the 15-minute trigger on that little idea. What's gonna happen? There's the high, 175. Looks like it's gonna go. Let's see here. Ooh. Shoot, man. Just focus on this guy. Yo, what up, Center Star? What's going on? There goes HIHO. That looks really nice on the 5. Yeah, Trib got slapped. As expected. But now, what was it? Oh, yeah. Talking about this guy right here. Hey, so Frank, like, check out this OPTX part right here. So, if the tape gets you in here, there's no way the tape's going to keep you into here, right? Like, isn't the tape going to kick you out in this pullback? I guess this is a pretty low volume pullback, though. But, like, this dump right here, when you exit. But I guess you could get back in here. Yeah, I guess I need to let go of trying to be in the position from the bottom to the top in one trade. Dang, hi ho. Hi ho. Man, this is looking even more interesting right here over at Trib. Nice. Man. Yeah, it doesn't really look great on any time frame though. Man, OPTX though. Good lord, look at that. Hmm. That's what's up, bro. Appreciate you coming through, man. You trade Center Star? I'm putting down the energy drinks, y'all. I'm going to tea. Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking. I had a way to to get in this. Same with HIHO, but I mean, once it cracked this low, I was thinking it's probably would be needing to wait. But yeah, down on trip, and I like this big volume here. That's looking real good on the 5 too. I love 155 to 175, but I'm gonna risk way down here. And it looked good on the 5 though. Ooh, hold on now. Dang, I want that. Nah, man, that hammer time right there is calling.
Order filled.
Time to get out. It was pretty high. I mean,
Any reason? The 1 minute hammer time on the 1 minute. OPTX.
Order filled.
It's up here right underneath resistance. Damn, bro. I'm so disappointed I took that and not OPTX. Right. Now look at it. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I'm tripping.
Order filled.
Well, if this was my support level, I guess my stop is under my support level. What up, Focus? Bruh.
Order filled.
Gosh. Now I'm feeling super hesitant about everything. Alright. It's super hard to change habits. Yeah. Alright, that's cracked. Hmm. MACD closed? I don't think I've ever heard MACD referred to as closed. Yeah, yeah. I'm. I need to say it out loud. This is the end. I want to take it off 316, but I can't trade it after this. It got to reset for sure. Yeah, indeed. Man, I like this right here, but it's still really no big volume coming in, so I don't like it actually. Do get a nice pop here. Yeah, I feel like we got a higher low on the 5 on HIHO though, and I like this volume pop here. It's kind of waiting for a move up and a pullback. This might have been the entry here, but I really don't want to buy it underneath 139 like that. Um, yeah, this is looking like it might be want to be starting something. Yeah, yeah. This was the signal, and this light selling was the confirmation. But I'm all scared now because I done lost 2 trades in a row. Okay, I like this. Big ending volume, possibly. Still lower low on the 5. Nothing really showing up on the 5-minute volume. Man, that looked good on HIHO right there. Let's see what this candle talking about. I mess with a red hammer time down here at 139. Yeah, it only takes one, man. We'll be back to break even. Man, this is nice right here. I just don't want to take the continuation. I want to get the bottom. Yeah. I think this is what you're supposed to see on the tape right here. I think so. Too slow. Damn.
Order filled.
I'm a little hard headed. A lot hard headed. Damn, bro. See, I wanted this. Now I feel like it's doing the thing from the other side, absorbing the buys. BWAP's 152. Yeah. What am I seeing there, Frank? Yeah, Bobby, I didn't want to buy it because it's just right up there. It's too close to the previous high. Too close to resistance. And that's pretty nasty. Pivotal moment here. Bruh, HIHO and OBTX. Nah, I can see it on the volume though. I just gotta be patient. I can see it on the volume. I think that's the end for HIHO, honestly. Why did I exit HIHO? Because I have my stop all super tight underneath this candle instead of underneath the low of day. Looks like an adder. Yo, we get over 153. Man, volume is looking hella weak though. It is not really stepped up. Yeah. I feel pretty good about Trib, honestly. Um, kind of waiting for some kind of climactic happening on OBTX to signify a takeover, change in the guard. It's done. Man, this looks so good on the 5. Yeah, Trib's looking pretty bad. Yeah, I know, man. If I would just been watching it on the 5 like I'm supposed to be, I would probably took that. There's that climactic drop I was looking for on OPTX.
Order filled.
Damn. Nah, there's no way you have lost the challenge, Pond. There's no way. I appreciate you so much, bro. We gotta restart next month, man. I gotta get in the sim. I just haven't been taking enough trades, and I'm trying to implement these new habits, bro. But yeah, this was so beautiful on the 5, bro. Like really could have just taken that. Hmm. Yeah, I still can't. I still can't see it, Frank. I mean, I haven't put the work in to see it yet. But, as of today, it just, bro. I see what, I think I'm getting a better understanding of what I want to see, but I don't get it. Oh, look at that. Do I keep my eyes on the price? I mean, pretty much. I don't think I took a single setup that aligned with what I was intending to do this morning, which was a higher low on the 5. I don't think I have a single one. Let's see here. Uh, yeah, yeah, pretty sure that's a lower low there. Higher low happened here, did nothing. Um, yeah, HIHO's a beauty. And then lower low there, lower low there. Yeah, I'm just like, it's like I'm not even trying to win. Good Lord. You called it, Bobby. Mm-hmm. Total failure focus. That looks cool. Man, I really want to take this now, but I'm gonna wait. What up, HH? Yeah, that's true focus. Just like came in here swinging. I just like, bro, Frank, it goes up and then it drops like 4 cents. And then and then it goes back up and then it drops like 6 cents. And then it goes back like appreciate you, T-Lo. You guys are making me feel good in my moment of total destruction. Man, HIHO to miss the train, bro. That's kind of thing like I've been trying to also really focus on the stocks that are uptrending. Like I like reversal so much because of the RR, but I think at heart I'm a continuation trader. And I think putting the reversal and the continuation together, which means buying pullbacks on uptrends, is kind of the way to go. Man, this thing double bottomed at 143 right here. But I didn't want to buy it into that. Stay on trib. Try it in the sim with the hoodie on. uh, Man, and then I get days like this where I see the fruit of patience, and I just don't get to taste it because I didn't have any. Like higher low on the 5 is pretty much like the main thing I'm looking for, just near a level. And got this nice little day here, this higher low here. Just wait for it. Even if you don't get a nice entry on the 1, just to buy the break on the 5. Same here. Like this is crazy. I didn't even see this on the 5 because I was watching it on the 1, but this right here, oh my God. What a crazy trade. And then just right up here to my next line. No, I didn't say it was heading back. I was just saying like when I'm looking at the ask and I see the price jump up and I think, oh snap, and then it'll drop right back. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's not what I was saying. Like I don't I see you have the the confidence to speak on what you see in the level 2, but I just don't see it. And like in my mind when I think about it, okay, if you see, I feel like you would see these things all over the place. Like the level 2 is so crazy to me.
trip is looking really cool. On HIHO, bruh, oh my God. Yeah, I just gotta accept that I missed HIHO, man. I can't. Man, Joe, it literally, I just sit down and the candlesticks start whirring around and the ticker tape starts flying and I just get FOMO, bro, and forget everything that I'm here to do. That's literally what happened today. What up, Knives? Oh man, shameful day indeed. uh, I do. I do. I really do, Joe. Do I have confidence in myself? Nah, not yet. Focus. I don't gotta wait for the higher low on the 5. That's literally all I gotta do. I I could foresee another trade on OPTX and on TRIB. Um, but I just gotta be willing to wait for it. Like HIHO, this is the higher low on the 5 right here. Basically a break right over my support line, my resistance line here. Stop way down here. Or if I didn't want to take that, here's a nice pretty one right here. Oh yeah, that shooting star is diabolical on the 5 on HIHO right there. Where's HH? He pulled up a little while ago. See, the buyer's been rolled up now. I know, Bobby. That Joker was clean, man. This is nice right here. But I'm too scared to take it.
Yeah, I mean, I see it on the chart. Like I would love to take that as my trigger candle, stop under the low, trigger into the high, but it hasn't given me the pullback on the 5 that I'm looking for. So I don't have the confidence to take it. Even though I mean it was a higher low on the 5 at the moment, but I don't see what you see on the tape, bro. So I don't have the confidence to jump in there. Man, I want trib. I want this candle to close first though. Yeah. Somebody need to take the wheel over here, Knives. What up, Trey? Uh, diabolical day for me, Trey. Damn, that was nice on OPTX. I feel like this is nice here too. Not yet though. My other Canadian. You just hit OPTX? Damn, man. I bet we was looking at the same move too. Hmm. Hmm. That makes sense.
Order filled.
Could have waited for a better pullback on the 5, I guess. What a trigger. Once this candle broke the high and became green, now my whole little thesis of the pullback is pretty much broken too. Yeah, I agree, Frank. I'm feeling out of it for sure. HIHO looking good again off a pre-market high over there. Nice ending volume into that level. 5 looking saucy.
Order filled.
Ah. We can do that, Knives. You talking about on the chat? I mean on the stream? Bruh. That looks so fire right there. Trying to keep me from crashing out. That's weak.
Order filled.
I just want to do one thing right before I leave, but I guess that would have been stopping at max loss. Dang, bro. See that pullback was just so clean right here. Damn, bro. I should have known about these 2 week buy candles right here. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, HIHO was definitely the better trade, but I didn't want to trade it after this. I just feel like it's more probable for it to come back down. Which, waiting for the higher low on the 5, I guess. But I mean, it was a higher low. It just seemed like the type of pullback where it's the sellers taking over, not damn, bro, I got beat up today for no reason. Yeah. Trib looking real now though. There's the higher low on the 5 I should have been waiting on. Volume says yes too. Stops trash. Ain't even got no volume, bro. Mm. I don't. Okay, Frank said, not sure why you think the past information on the chart is going to help you trade the present. And knives. That's how. That sounds crazy to me. Red Devil. Yeah. This was pretty obvious right here. Yeah, that's how I feel weekly. I just jumped the gun a little bit here on OBTX. If I'd have waited for the candle to close and actually break, I think I could be in without all the pain or less pain. Still a resistance buy though. Nah, I'm not. I'm never want to buy resistance, but um, well, I'm definitely understanding um more and more the significance of the tape and level two. I mean, I've always held it in high regard. Um,
But I kind of think the same things are visible on a level on the rest of the chart, like with the volume and where the price is. Um, that being said, I mean, um, I mean, I see there's something to be. I get that there's something to be seen, but I can't see it yet. So uh, I'm trying. I'm watching videos in my off time. I'm watching short bear tape videos. I'm trying to get what Frank is cooking, but as of just this moment today, I don't know what the heck y'all talking about. It just seems so here 1 second, gone the next. Easy. Yeah, that's facts. Two knives. You still want to jump on the chat, bro? What do you want to do through Discord? All right, I'm in the Discord in the voice chat. I don't know if that's going to be a good method for doing this or not. But we live, baby. In the Discord voice chat. Yeah, I think I got that going on here, Bobby. These ones, I believe these ones are 100 shares, and this is 3,800.
Yo, H, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What up, brother?
What's going on?
Simple, simple. Just wanted to get on and pick your brain a little bit.
You said what?
What up, H? Keach? Wanted to get on and pick your brain.
Ah, okay.
Hey, bro. I'm sure you got a lot coming through your mind right now.
Yeah, I'm just mostly just disappointed in the lack of professionalism, patience, those types of things. I just kind of I can't predict who's gonna sit down in this chair, and
Yeah, I hear you.
that's a big problem.
So how you gonna fix it?
Order filled.
Yeah. Well, I think routines help a lot. Um, Coming in and having like a workflow that I get into at the start of the morning. I used to do that. I used to try to do that a lot. Kind of have like a scheduled routine that I would go through when I sat here, which would involve um, opening my journal and going through my previous trades, and looking at what I did wrong, and looking at what I need to do differently today, and then hopping in the replay sim and taking like a replay trade or two just to kind of warm up and get used to looking at things, and read over my rules.
All of that sounds amazing. Why'd you stop?
Um, just things will happen. I'll take a break for a day or two or something and come back and just, sit down and or I'll be late and I won't have time to do it, and then that'll kind of break the routine of it, and next time I come, I'll just kind of sit down again.
Okay.
So
That's what life is, right?
huh?
You gotta take work first.
You said work first?
But I'm just saying that's part of life, right?
Yeah.
You gotta take care of what's important first, family.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy that you have a job again. That definitely helps with the pressure of trading.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think it's ultimately the same issue. What's up, Draco? I wanted to work my way. Yeah. What's up, HH? Yeah, yeah, everybody's invited to the conversation, man. We in the Discord. It's all good. Um that actually, Bobby said one trade a day. That helped me tremendously, man, because it just forced me, like, I got this one bullet, man, and it really forced me to overlook all of the FOMO trades, and I wanted to wait for that one that I was really for sure about. Um, but the same thing that keeps me from following my rules is the same thing that keeps me from doing my morning routines and journaling and all that. It's discipline at the end of the day.
It's the discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and with discipline, you still got to make sure that you don't confuse like a lack of discipline with just um because this is a business, right?
Yeah.
And so when we're trading, every move that you make, you got to think about it like I'm going to affect the people, my employees. I'm going to affect the people that's under me.
Mm,
I may be the buyer, the seller, the janitor, but I'm affecting all those people with the decisions I make. And so that's why I go so hard on like detailing and journaling and really deep diving on these things because it's a business decision every time.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree 100% with the journaling. The journaling helps a lot. It puts everything into perspective. Seeing your thoughts per day, going back and actually reading those journals, seeing like, oh, that day I was emotional, and then you kind of remember like, oh crap, I was emotional all these days. I need to chillax a bit.
Yeah. And my last time I restarted, my journal won't sync with my prop reports, and I've been waiting to get with Andy, so I haven't even been able to track anything this whole month. So
Are you still using TraderSync? What journal are you using?
Trader
Wait,
Sync.
hold on. I got a question for you, Age.
Yeah.
Do you have a piece of paper and a pencil?
Yeah, I do.
I'm messing with you. Hey man,
Yeah.
sometimes honestly though, actually, even though that was a joke, it could be that simple.
Yeah.
We overcomplicate shit with fucking statistics and all these fucking apps and these fucking
Mm-hmm.
scanners. You know what? At the end of the day,
Mm,
it's really that simple, right? You have a process, you have a procedure, you have a routine, you laid it out, this grand scheme of perfectly this you put this workflow in your mind that you do and you thought of and everything looks great and then you fucking sit down and you're seeing you're like, you know what? Everything looks fucking great and let's start clicking away.
right.
Why? You know?
Yeah.
You know what? That makes so much sense because before I started doing the whole internet journaling or having like a journal on the computer, I was doing Excel docs. So
Mm,
I just took the skills that, like, I saw how hard it was doing just making the Excel and all that. And these trading or these journals made it so much easier. But yeah, that makes sense. I got the skill set doing the thing the manual way first through paper and then Excel. And then I was like, oh man, this trading journal is a godsend.
yeah.
Yeah. I think a part of me also kind of underestimates what's actually required. Like like Joe asked me if I felt confident in myself, and I think in some ways I'm a little too confident because like I've sat down and been that person, and I've sat down intentionally and had the patience that I needed, and I've seen the trades and I've taken the trades, so I feel like I have that part in me, but the the I underestimate what it takes to be that person every day and to consistently show up that person. That's what I underestimate. Like when I have those good days, I feel like I got it. And the desire to journal and the desire to do, all of those extra little things that kind of led me up to this point, it just kind of falls away. And yeah, like it's kind of it's pretty ridiculous. Like I've used that as an excuse to not journal this month, or at not even been on Andy's butt. Like, hey, bro, like this is detrimental to my situation, or the fact that I haven't gotten him to update my max loss since I raised it to $80 that one day because I was crashing out. I didn't max
No, that's
loss.
that's on them, dude. They don't reply and shit. They want you to crash out.
Yeah, I
So
know, bro. I really feel that way, man.
yeah, the whole trading world is against this from day one. That's the thing that you and everybody else in the fucking touching this shit doesn't understand. This is just a bunch of whales fucking with people.
Man,
And it takes a special type of person to break through all of that to be successful, which everybody has the capability of doing. But again, like you mentioned, it all comes down to me against myself and what I can do versus what blaming others and this excuse, that excuse. You know, man, it's all bullshit.
man. What you talking about, Draco? Change it like what? uh, Backtesting is still kind of a abstract concept to me. Like I when you say backtest focus, I don't really grasp. I mean, going back and looking at your other trades or just looking at how the setup you're thinking in your head would play out. I don't I'm not getting that one. Yeah, I see you, Draco. It's you guys have definitely uncovering some things. The getting into the level 2 and stuff does, man, I really wanted to take HIHO right there, but every higher low on the 5 that on HIHO was literally has been a 2R trade at least. Um and I took none of them. Instead, I took all these other trash trades. Yeah, there's a lot of really big. Besides, I still believe in the strategy. I'm sad that I haven't really shown it to you guys very well, but I mean, except in glimpses. I just mix it with so many other things that it just looks like I'm free balling out here. Um, but the morning routine, I think is probably the biggest thing that would help me try to be the same person every morning, and getting here earlier with intention and kind of going over a plan, like a business plan. Like, yeah, I've been lacking on the business side of this thing. I just kind of been having fun, and it's really not fun losing money at all, being red and having new viewers come in like, hey dude, I'm like, yeah, minus 5R. It's hit the like button. It's kind of ridiculous. Uh
Here's some real talk for you too, Rich. I know this is, I'm not proposing you do this, but this is something you should think about. Your title, The Struggling Day Trader.
yeah.
You are putting that on yourself. You are manifesting that. And it's, yeah, I know you understand. We all understand you want to break out of that cocoon, but the fact that you call yourself and you embody the struggling day trader, you get what I'm saying?
I do get what you're saying. And I get the thing
That's
behind the name to me was that it was relatable. And I feel like no matter what stage we're in, there's always a struggle in day in trading. You know, it's like you never really beat the game or beat yourself. You're always, you know, arriving at new challenges and new struggles. But I do
I
also
agree with
get
you.
the
I get it. From a YouTube point of view, it's great.
yeah.
But that's why everybody comes in here and giving their 2 cents. Because these guys fucking needs help, and I'm gonna be the fucking knight in shining armor coming in here telling him a bunch of bullshit, and he's gonna turn his life around. And all of a sudden, he's gonna be a great trader, and I'm gonna be the fucking hero. Hey, real talk, brother. I'm sorry. It's early in the morning and all that, but
Yeah, nah.
let's fucking break the shit down, you know?
Yeah. And then Frank just said, "Is your business name the worst tile installer?"
Hey, Frank spit some fucking facts, bro.
Oh, damn.
Just something to think about. It doesn't really matter ultimately, but sometimes when you look at something and your mentality is a way, it reinforces uh, the actions that you have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I try to embody the name. Like I'd be like, yeah, y'all, let's struggle, and you know, here we are, y'all. Let's get our struggle on. You know, I'm not trying to embody the struggle. It's just you know the name, and then you know what I'm here to do is become successful for sure. But I do completely understand the idea of you know your business name and your title, like almost having struggling in your mission statement. It's not really
Yeah,
ideal from that point of view for sure.
yeah. Something that my 7-figure trading buddies have asked me is that what kind of trader do I want to be? What kind of trader do I see myself once I'm successful? And those are the thoughts that I think about when I trade. Not right now. Right now doesn't fucking matter. $5, $10, $20 versus all that shit don't matter. At the end of the day, I want to make fucking 20, 30, 40,000 a day, you know?
Yeah,
That's who I want to be.
for sure.
That's who I need to embody. And what are those actions? What does that trade look like? What am I buying? What am I selling? How am I buying? How am I selling? When I'm at that level. That's what I need to do now to get to that level.
Yeah. Oh, I agree, Frank. The 300. I've had $1,000 days, man. I've made $1,000 before in a day, and so I know for sure it's possible. And I was taking one trade a day on those days, one or two. Yeah, that's the beauty of this thing. You just add some zeros and you move to a different level. But who's right, Draco? Yeah. And I need to bring it back down weekly because I always risk management is kind of one of the things I've prided myself upon, which is this month has been really terrible in that regard. Mostly because it started out really well, and I made that phone call after I think I had like a technical error and I lost like $50 in one trade in pre-market or something crazy. And just felt like that wasn't fair. So I called Andy and was like, bro, give me another $30 and moved my max loss up to 80. And I have not been able to get him to move it back down. When I call him to increase it, he's snappy. But when I needed to go back down, oh man, bro. Um, Frank, I choose my number of shares based on my stop size and risk. So I have uh same risk on each trade. which I'm definitely going back down. And well, I mean, I don't necessarily have to go back down in January, but uh, I think one trade a day. I think I got to go back on that time. Um, Andy's my guy at my broker who I talk to manage my account. Just 10 shares each time. Yeah, I just like the variable to be I like having a consistent risk variable. That's how I learned how to trade, and it's grown on me, and I really like it. Um, hmm. Hmm. Yeah, the problem is it's entirely patience, man. I really wish I didn't look at anything else, but HIHO and OPTX, they were the only ones that were really strong out of the open. Pond's been telling me to cover up pre-market after the open and let the opening price action show you some bullishness instead of playing off of the strength from pre-market. Um, it's so hard to say. I guess that's where backtesting comes in too, because I have my sample size of my trades is kind of all over the place. I have a lot of reversals, and then I have continuations like over VWAP as well.
Yeah, I agree. Your definition of your setup is very loose.
Yeah.
If you can go and fine tune it so that you know exactly what you're looking for,
Yeah.
that should help with all this over trading. Because some days you have it kind of like this, some days you have it kind of like that. You bend it because you want to make your system work for every stock that you see. When at the end of the day, no, your setup is your setup. This thing can run to 1,000. Who gives a fuck if it doesn't give you a proper setup?
Right.
But it's easy to say now after the fact, after you lost 5R, you know?
Yeah. Hmm. Put up a poll.
I mean, honestly, I think your setup's fine, dude. I've watched you long enough. You know that. I've seen your setup work. I've seen your setup fail.
Yeah.
It's just like any other trading system out there. Nobody has 100% win rate. Adding all these points of advice from all these different people, is it gonna make the system better or worse? Sure, maybe, but it doesn't matter because the system still works in its current version. But tweaking it, yeah, would skew it a little bit, like maybe 5% better win rate or 5% less win rate. I mean, but ultimately, at the end of the day, it's still a profitable system. It's just the traders that want to decide, say, what do I get and want to get out, you know?
Right. And I still have too much room in my system for me to make those decisions in the moment instead of having just like clear criteria where the strategy says I have to enter here and the strategy says I can't enter here. I'm still like
Exactly.
guessing and
Yep.
thinking in the moment too much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bro, just take the rest of it's at Christmas. It's the time for family. Take the rest of the time and just fucking iron it out, dude.
Yeah.
Like I've shown you my like honestly, this is from he's a he's an 8-figure trader. He has a mission statement on what kind of trader he wants to be. He has specific rules for every criteria laid down to the T of what he needs to look at and see before he even takes a trade. He has max loss, he has all that good stuff that we've all talked about.
Yeah.
Written down, one big manifesto, and says, this is the trader I am and I will continue to be. And he's shit, dude. Fucking dude. You don't even understand how much money this man makes. But it all starts from, I mean, like AHA said, it's a business, right?
Yeah.
Every business has a mission statement. Every business has rules, hours open, hours closed, non-negotiable. I don't flex it. I'm really, I'm feeling tired, so I'm gonna open 30 minutes late. None of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking iron it all out, dude. Put it on paper and then just You're not gonna be able to follow it every day. We're all human. That's acceptable. But at least you have it there as like commandments. I'll fall off the wagon, buddy. I know what they are. I'm gonna jump back on, and that's how you stay consistent.
Yeah. What up, Pond? Yeah, we chilling, man. We trying to figure this thing out. Um, Need a supervisor. Yeah, Bobby, I think that's pretty much the way to go. I've pretty much had like one pretty good rise here, and that was my most disciplined self, which was trading one trade a day. Um, yeah, it was just really chill, man. It wasn't all of this excitement and order filled all over the place, and it was just waiting and then taking the trade and selling it. And I was closing my entire position. I wasn't holding, I was selling partials, but I was getting out as it was going up. I wasn't holding for the pullback. Um, yeah, it was a lot of good. I need to go back and review that time too, actually. But I know in my mind what I need to do. It's just when it's not there, I want the option to do other things, honestly. Yeah, I like to trip back like 10 minutes ago, but it's going now. Um,
Well, I said my piece, brother.
Man, I appreciate you, Knives.
I'm sure me and all the other guys and the real traders in here, we all faith in you, brother. I mean, not to kiss your ass or nothing, but when I first joined your YouTube, I saw that your risk management was your number one defining factor as a trader for you. And I thought to myself, man, this guy's gonna make it, dude, because he's not blowing up every other day like all the other fucking YouTubers out there. He understands the value of risk management. Yeah, he's gonna fuck up, he's gonna make stupid trades, but you know what? His risk management is number one in his book. That's why you have all these R's. That's why you have all this per trades. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Just keep at it, brother. You got it.
Appreciate you, bro.
Take care.
Yeah. What you got, Frank? Man, I've been trading. I hate to say it now, Center Star. When I first started trading and I was hearing people say it takes 2 years minimum, I was like, I'm about to be out here, bro. Give me 6 months. Oh, man. I've been trading since 2020, bro. I started right before the pandemic. I started in like February or March of 2020 and made $3,000 on my first trade, and I quit my job. I was like, it's up. We here. F that job. Oh, fam. 5 years later, bro. I quit my job, and 2 weeks later, the whole world shut down, and I started getting unemployment. My job called me because I didn't quit. I had like I contract. I contract. I have a construction company, and I basically subcontract my labor to other construction companies. And so I was like, I need a minute. Like, I need some time. I got some stuff going on. Let me get some time off or whatever. And so I didn't quit, but I stopped. I was like, bro, I stopped going to work and went 100% on day trading. And I'm telling you, Center Star. And bruh, I was in there every day, bro. Like, this was it. I knew this was what my future was gonna be. And the world just made it work out, man, because the world shut down. My company called me like 2 weeks later, like, hey, they're giving out unemployment. Make sure you go sign up. So I signed up for that, and I was getting unemployment while the world was shut down. And then they started sending the stimulus checks out. Like, bruh, I was chilling. Like, I was getting paid to learn day trading from the government. And
I was having the time of my life, bro. And I was learning and I got really good fast. I had was it 2021? I was having profitable months. Was it by I want to say by the end of my second year, I was having back-to-back profitable months. And I was like, I got it. But it's just the discipline, man, of being able to do the same thing every day. And the thing that winning does to your mindset. And yeah, the bulls that the market too, bro. The market was showing love. It was a great market, bro. Yeah, it was a great market too. Yeah, I agree, Frank. I mean, I'm not surprised because it's been very difficult for me ever since. Yeah, no doubt. Every pullback, bro, I was like in higher low heaven, Draco. My dog's paw would hit the keyboard. Oh yeah, I definitely believe it's Center Star. Man, it's been 5 for me. I can't believe that. Going on, we about to hit 2026, man. Crazy doubles. Yeah, it was wild. Man, I feel like that too, Frank. Like I really feel like losses should be super minimal in the market. Yeah. I need some of your mindset being super bad. You're like a robot. The thing is, Frank, my setup shows itself like maybe once a day, once or twice a day. And sometimes it happens right at the open, but a lot of times it happens like 30 minutes or an hour into the open. And while I'm sitting there waiting for that trade, I've got freaking temptations all over the place. And I'm not trading my setup consistently. Yeah, I see a lot of good stuff in pre-market. Like I can if this is like just this sentence right here. Entry must be higher low or double bottom on the 5. Just this sentence. Entry must be higher low or double bottom on the 5. I did not do that today at all. But I guess I can still try to tell you why I got into the trade, I guess. I need to figure that out myself. What am I seeing that's making me want to take this trade? So I actually would like to get myself to start drawing on the charts before I trade them to actually say, okay, there's a high, there's a low, lower high, lower low. So we're in lower low territory. So there's no entry after this lower low for me. It's not supposed to be. But here we go. I got an entry on the next candle. So then we get a lower high still, but I guess higher high compared to this high, if that's even a high. Um, but here we have our first higher low since the open.
and my stop would go under this candle, and entry would be right here at the break of this high. And that would have been a great trade. And if I didn't take that one, here we got higher high, another higher low. And so my stop would go here, and my entry would be the break of that high. And boom. And then after this candle, it's over. It's supposed to be over. So I wouldn't engage this one until we got another higher high. But this is just, I gotta walk away after that one. It only looks good because it ran. OPTX. This gave no entry. So we get up, and then just the high gets made, and it's a climactic ending candle. It's done till the reset. We get here, and we got the low here. We got a lower high, and then perceived to have a higher low here. But if you look at the volume, this sell volume is pretty high compared to this supposed buyer volume here. So this is like unactionable. Should be, but yeah, I just bought it. It was at the level. I'm not so mad about this one as I am the other ones, because I mean, at least I had a semblance of a higher low starting to form. What I see here on the one. Yeah, higher low on the one, but I mean, it really feels like the sellers are in control. Just looking at the volume. Looking at the volume. But Frank, I mean, honestly, when you explained what you look for, it's the same thing that I look for. Like, you're looking for the surge up, you're looking for the buying, and then you're looking for a weak pullback. Right? That's the same thing. The higher low on the 5. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for buyers to push it up, push the price up. Right? Like this right here. Buyers come in, nice volume from the buyers, and then wait for the pullback. Nice narrow range candle, hammer time. Same thing. So it's not so much that, but I'm looking at, okay, the price is ranging. Okay, now we get a higher high, higher low. The price is moving up. It's not, the sellers aren't pushing it back down much. Like that's what I'm looking for. What, this candle right here? This you think that's tiny volume? Like this is the bread and butter of what I'm looking for right here. Higher high, higher low. Take it and go. Yeah, I'm all on that VPA. Yeah, so that's all I'm like. This is literally, to me, whenever the trend changes, you usually have a climactic event, and you can see the violent volume on the one.
Like if I was waiting for this reversal, I'd be like, when I saw this climactic candle, I'd be like, okay, that's a pretty good sign that this move down is over. And then I wait and see what happens afterwards. And you look, it tries to move up. The next sell candles are super, super light. And then you get some more buyers coming in. Like this is a pretty nice little read right there, I think. Yeah, that would have been sweet on the one. It's the principle. Yeah, the volume part. And that's usually the volume issues mostly only happen when I'm trading these things that are selling off and they're not doing well. And that's kind of I get what Pond is telling me. Like, yeah, it did great pre-market, but since the open, like this thing is garbage. Straight hot garbage. This was a cool little fake out right here, but if I would have just waited for the 5 first, I wouldn't have had that problem. Yeah, I was wilding on Trib, man. Lower, 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 low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, low. And get a little high there. And then I was interested in this right here, but it never triggered. And yeah, then the time expires. So no trade here at all. So yeah, I mean, $26K up today. Man, Felipe, you killing it. um yeah, that's the thing. That's where I want the one to come in, is to try to get um the tight entry. But the one is problematic for me because it makes me impatient. The one makes me impatient. I honestly shouldn't be pulling up the one until the moment that I've decided the 5 is ready to trade, and then I can look at the one. Yeah, that part too. Nah, yeah, I'm me and Frank been talking, man. Me and Frank been talking. Um All right, Frank. Well, I mean, I gotta we got till January. When's the next trading day in January? We done this? Oh, we got trading next week, huh? The second. All right, I'm doing. Stock is so rigged. Yeah, yeah. And I like the way Frank sees and talks about the market as being in uh, ob- objective realities. Like the price is going up, the price is going down, and
you shouldn't be buying unless the price is going up, and if the price starts going down, you start selling. And I and just the fact that losses should, I mean, big losses for sure should be avoidable for the most part. Uh, no, that's what I'm kind of getting to, Frank. That we could let's do a workshop between now and January, and see if I can add that to my repertoire. Yeah, I've just learned that concept, Draco, from the short bear video I've been watching about reading the tape about the hidden strong tape. I was doing that too, man. I did that. I started doing that yesterday and going to look at when I was taking trades and trying to see what the level 2 was doing. I just like I really be feeling like a retard though, trying to see what y'all be talking about in the level 2. But I'm hoping it's gonna become more clear as time goes on. But just like in the moment when the volume is going crazy, like bro, like it's illegible. It's might as well be in Chinese, bro. Yeah, yeah. There's a link in the description of this video, Frank, of the Discord link. I think if you click it, it'll and you don't have Discord, it'll I actually can you tell, Frank, I increased the font size of my level 2 slightly. I think one or two sizes up. Like I can see the numbers, but it's just like it's changing so rapidly. Like I just don't uh but anyway, that where I am now is not important. Where we need to be is more important. Yeah, I hear you, Focus. Math is actually my favorite subject. I really enjoyed college algebra, and I didn't care for calculus though. Yeah, I just what I want from level 2 in tape reading is that I want to have extra confidence to take the trade, to take my trade, to take my setup. Like when I see that higher low on the 5 at a place that I believe is support, and I want to take my entry, if I can look at the tape and see also that the buyers are agreeing with my bias and see them, see the strength I need to see or whatever, that I can be that much more confident. And I think it'll also help me exit my trades too. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm with you, Focus, as far as the main thing is just discipline, y'all. Like that's really the main thing. I promise I could be profitable right with this right here. I promise I could. Um, so the main thing I want to work on between now and January, and I'm still gonna be trading, so I'm not gonna like disappear between now and then, but the main thing I want to work on is my morning routine and learning the tape. Yeah, I heard him say that too, Trey. I got you, Draco.
Which candle you talking about? Give me a timestamp, Draco. What up, OG? Man, I had a funeral to go to in Ohio, OG. I had to I left out of town Wednesday and just got back yesterday. Y'all got to get in the Discord, man. We be I should have made a post to YouTube though. My bad, y'all. There's a lot going on though. How you been, OG? Yeah, I mean, I'm not even that concept, Frank, of seeing that. I mean, I heard you call it out on OPTX or whatever that was. It might have been HIHO. I think it was OPTX, and that stood out to me. So I'm excited to learn what you got going on over there, Frank. If I can't buy on a level. Yeah. Yeah, OG. 2 of 8. Mm. You talking about here? You talking about buyers being in this area? Huh. Okay. I see what you're saying. Man, the level of manipulation going on in these stocks is wild. That's one thing I really wanted to focus on today weekly was that's one thing that stood out to me. Another thing that stood out to me was the high volume areas. And that's why I was like looking for climactic volume to happen in the areas that I want to buy in. Um what was my last trade? But yeah, I mean, hmm. Of course, Frank. Like, bro, like the confidence you had on OPTX was crazy. Or yeah, that was wild, bro. I'm sold on it, bro. I'm still in a place where I just don't understand it, but I'm sold. I definitely want to learn it. I'm happy you're here. You're willing to share me the ninjutsu that you have acquired. PCLA. Oh, right in here. Oh yeah, you gotta take this right here. Good lord, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Hmm. Let's all do a class in Discord. I'll definitely I'll open up a tape reading channel. But I thought I was getting private lessons, man. What's going on? uh, would I take a trade on these two? Um, I mean, just off rip, I wouldn't say, but if I had like predetermined my levels and I had a level right here, um, that looks good. But I mean, there would be a reason for me to be anxious about it though. Yeah, it wouldn't be like a this isn't my setup though, because we got the lower high and then lower high. Yeah, I would probably be sitting here waiting for some more confirmation. Here we go with the levels. Well, like when you zoom out, price pretty much bounces back and forth in between the same levels, right? Confirmation. uh, like prices where the chart again. Yeah, it's definitely scary to buy the dips, and that's why I'm really excited at the possibilities of what tape reading can open up. Yeah, the levels are just they're too self evident to me. Like I've seen them. I see it. I see that price likes to move back and forth between levels, and buyers come in at the same places and sellers come in at the same places over and over. Yeah, on the five. Yeah, I do that a lot, man. I've been taking so what we talking about over here, Frank? Hmm. 21 million shares, 21.5 million shares of volume. You talking about the the third candle? Yeah, this one has even more volume, 31 million on this candle. I should have did this poll earlier when we had more people in here. All right.
Just for funsies, putting out a poll just to get everybody's thoughts. Is the struggle part of what is hindering my mindset from being successful? Am I speaking the struggle into existence? Am I following a self prophesized struggle path of struggle? um, the developing day trader. 7 mil, 7.8 mil. I'm just a hard headed person. Yeah, I personally I don't feel like the name is an issue. I don't feel like I'm embodying the name and like I'm like, you know, leaning into the struggle like, you know. Yeah, exactly, Trey. The learning day trader. Hmm, that's not bad. The cool thing is if I actually make it to the other side, the name is perfect. $15 million arrived. We're talking about the value of this first candle. It triggered huge volume to the upside. The only conclusion is lots of buying, and that would be the confirmation when it fails to retreat more than 5 cents. Okay, but like, so where are you talking about getting in at though? After this candle prints? That's some Chinese. What's wrong with PCLA right now? I mean, it looked cool right here. Now I'm not trying to buy the top of a green candle like that. The large two candles combined is $15 million. The little candle is barely $2 million.
This thing looks cooked to me though. Like I would never want to buy it right there. Just trying to get a beat on what we're talking about here. I'm Me too, Trey. I'm looking though. I got my flashlight out. Okay, I see the big buy orders coming in, but it ain't going up. Okay, now we're back up to 40. Is this not like hidden weak right here that we're seeing? No. I'm telling you weekly. Huh? Well, I mean, the top of this candle is 39 cents and we're at 41. Are you talking about when I said this was the top? Well, if I'm looking at a trend, I know how an uptrend usually has strong moves up and weak moves back. Right? You get a long leg up and a short leg back. Like that's the way stocks pretty much move. So to buy after a long leg up, I'm expecting the pullback. So I don't want to buy the second or third green candle up because I think it's high probability that the next candle or two is going to be red. So this is where I would be looking for the buy. Here is where I want to sell. Right? And like if I'm looking here, highest volume candle right there. I'm looking at it, it's trying to break that level, does it, then it breaks it and it comes back and tests. Like this is super sweet right here. Oh, it's a 5-minute chart too. Like this is gravy train. You know? But yeah, I could definitely see myself wanting to take this I've been trying to make some open plays lately. And it actually made it pretty nice on the one too. This little super narrow range, and then we get this. This is pretty nice. Yeah, but I want to get in before that though. Like, I don't want to buy this candle. I want to buy the candle, but I don't want to buy it up here after all the buyers and already came in. Just buy the level, yeah. I want the tape to make me like maybe I can buy this sooner than the break of the high. Right? That's where I'm looking for level two. I want level two to help me get in as close to this level as possible. but I still want to buy at the level. Yeah, those are super nice weekly. Yeah, like this 9:30 candle. I love that candle. You know, don't I, it's just an open and play candle, but it's pretty sweet and it's at the level. Yeah, that would be cold blooded, Trey. So you're not selling this pullback right here? You're not selling to get out before this? No? That's why I'm but I'm just maybe it's just because I don't see what you see yet. So keep working on me, Frank. I'm gonna go respond to the email and we'll keep building and see if I could start seeing the code in the matrix, man. uh, yeah, I think for me, if I get in here, I definitely want to be selling into here, and then I mean, I see a nice little trade off this pre-market high up in here to take that, and then another one here. Yeah, I don't know if I would be able to get in here, but this one for sure. Because like, how often do these just crack all the way down and you end up with nothing? Like to go from 20 cent to 30 cent off of what 2 cent risk, and I'm not gonna take it. It never went any lower. Well, yeah, it never went any lower than your entry. Hmm. Yeah, it's I'm quite a few levels down the rung, Frank. Yeah, I like that a lot. Focus. I'm feeling a nice vibe getting in at one line and selling at the other. Uh, yeah. Thanks, Weekly. Oh yeah, let me see what this poll is talking about. We at 55%. No is winning. Hey, that's what's up. uh, uh, yeah. Sold your high ho early. Oh Oh, snap. Look at that. Making friends. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here, man. Um, I'm actually having a really great time talking with you guys, though. What time is it? 10:53. Yeah, it's pretty late. All right, we got trading tomorrow. What's the schedule for this week? To buy every new high? Oh man, yeah, that's death, bro. Every new high, like half day tomorrow. You don't know about trading tomorrow. I just want to be here and it's just practice not doing dumb stuff. Even if I don't do anything, that would be a huge W. Yeah, I guess it would greatly depend on how much you're trying to get out of the trade, Center Star. Uh, but like, what kind of new high are we talking about? Are we talking about new high of day, like breakout type thing, or you just mean candle high? Yes, you can lose being Billy. Honestly, like in my chest, I don't want to trade anything that's trading under VWAP, like on the 15-minute. Like I'm cool with the dips below VWAP on the 5 and the 1, but if it's just like all out trading under VWAP, I just don't think it's for me. It's too easy to get caught up in something that has no buyers, you know? It's too easy to get caught up on shorts covering and all of that stuff. Yeah, I feel like that too, Focus. I generally I want to be trading uptrends. I want to go long on uptrends, not downtrends. And I need some sort of line in the sand to say, okay, this is no longer uptrending. Only you can live there. um, I just think it would keep me out of a lot of problems too. But the higher low on the 5, it could really be that simple. The higher low on the 5 at a freaking level. And that I really think that's it, man. Yeah, that sounds like exactly everything. After the pullback though. I don't know about the huge price increase, but like this, right? If we're talking about something like this, if I see this and then the small pullback, I definitely want to buy that all day, every day. All day, every day. Chasing when the price is increasing in front of your eyes. Yeah, after the small pullback. That's where I want to be 100% of the time, Frank. Watch the orb. Oh, I got you. I started one episode. I was getting a little pissed off though, because I needed to be what I wanted to be and not anything else. 1 minute charts. Hmm. Yeah, you're definitely talking about momentum. You're talking about momentum. I'm wanting to trade the trend. which I want momentum in the trend. But I guess my entry, huh? Blew up a couple accounts. What's a trend? Higher highs and higher lows. I love adding, but man, it's a scary proposition for me. Oh no, I'm definitely not going to Billy, man. Oh, for real? Oh, okay. Is that on PlayStation Focus? I'll buy this, but I'm not buying this. I know, Frank, but I'm just not a scalper, man. I like buying the structure, the structure of the trend. I want to get in on the dip and sell the high and then buy the dip and sell the high and buy the dip and sell the high. Like these things repeat themselves over and over again, right? I don't have the discipline to scalp yet. Like I need the slowness of the five and the time to think and consider and all of that. Cause yeah, I'm definitely but it's not working for me. It's not working for me because of me though. It's not that the strategy's broken. Like I showed you today, bro. What I didn't buy a single look at this. Stop FOMOing and wait for the higher low. I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it. Ultimate FOMO. Like that's literally the problem. That's why shout out Knives, man. Knives sees and focus and trade. Y'all see like the actual what I'm doing wrong is I'm just not freaking doing. By the if I put your rules on here, what you're telling me right now, Frank, I would not do them. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm trying to buy the pullback after the huge increase in price, but I did this instead. The worst stops in history. uh, this was a bad buy though. This should have been, if I was gonna buy it, the stop should have been here with the low here, and then I didn't really let it establish a low. I was assuming this. I should have waited for this 5-minute candle to close, but I also kind of feel like I need to wait for that second red candle on these, especially after 3 up. Oh no, that would be terrible, Frank. If that's what I had to do to be profitable, I'll go to work, bro. I'd rather go to work, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Forget all that. I will take all the pleasure out of it. Yeah, that's what I need. Some real consequences. So, morning routine, journaling, replay trades, uh, consequences, rule breaks. These are the things I'm super lacking on right now. Oh, get max loss changed. uh Ice baths, wow. I actually been turning the shower cold at the end of my showers. Sometimes it's just way too cold outside because it's winter time right now. Oh, look at OPT. Oh God. Oh man. No volume, but that looks nice. Oh wow. Yeah. It ain't got no volume, but this is a looker. Yeah, I think Frank's just making a point about levels. I'm sure he actually has. I know you got some levels drawn on your chart, Frank. Stop playing. I know you got some levels drawn. Look at this nice buying volume, no selling volume right here. Break of the high already, but no follow through. It's just gonna happen all at once. It's just gonna be like pew, and I'm gonna be like, oh man, I knew I should have took it. Ross is definitely Billy. Oh, he's Bill. Oh, so there is such a thing as a trend. Or is the trend just being above the EMA? Is that what your definition of a trend is? Yeah, what is your definition of a trend, Frank? That's crazy if that's really how Ross is making his money. He's just like amassed a following of market movers who push up his trades. I don't think he could have that much mojo and followers. The trend is what past traders have agreed to a fair price for a stock. Pure madness. Yeah. That's what Frank's talking about. Yo, this is looking real interesting here. The whole point of the game is what people are willing to pay for the stock, for sure. I definitely like how you think about. I can see how I could rewrite my mindset of how I look at price and what's happening. I feel like my what I'm looking at is kind of abstract from actually the buying and selling that's going on. And if I can mesh those two together, I think I would have a better perspective for sure. Hmm. All right, for real though, I got to get out of here, y'all. Super great time today, man. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me and pouring into me and all of that cool stuff, man. I'm gonna get it together. It's me. It's me. I've hammered enough on this thing to be doing much better than I'm doing right now, and I got to focus on these things for sure. I think this is kind of I haven't done any journaling this month, which is like I've been blaming my broker, but I haven't been on him about getting it fixed either. And like HH said, or was that Knife said, don't you got a piece of paper and a pencil? Like, so yeah, there's no excuse for that. Um, but I think if I can get a solid morning routine together where I do the same thing every time I sit down this morning before the market opens, I think that could segue into doing the same thing every day after the market opens. And I gotta have consequences for the rule breaks because it's too easy for me to break the rules that they don't mean enough to me, and that's a problem. But yeah, man, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and try to get this 0 to 1, man. Starvation. All right, bro. Yeah, man. Hey, hit that like button for me, guys. Subscribe if you haven't. Discord link is in the description, Frank. It'd be a lot easier to go back and forth in Discord Messenger too, Frank, instead of emails. Uh, that way we can kind of have a more interactive thing going on. Uh, yeah. All right, y'all. Peace. Man, what y'all doing still here? I'm over here acting a fool. Caught the freaking sweetest play on OPTX, bro. uh Look at the hourly, bro. This thing could easily go back up to 350. I'm looking for 316 for the next half off. I hella jumped the gun on high ho. Should not have traded it. I should have got out too when I had a chance at without risking all the way down to my stop. Ooh, wait.
Order filled.
Said I was gonna wait for 316.
Order filled.
Alright. That was that dumb position over here. Alright, I think stop can go here now. Man, I wish I could have waited for 316. Trib look ready too. Not quite. Still downtrending for real. 350s, man. I want 350s now. Anyway, I'm out of here.